time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, the home field of the Cincinnati Bearcats, as we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Tulane's offense comes on the field first today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's how you get a playoff game started for a defense. You come up with a huge sack like that, get this offense behind the sticks.
And the running back takes the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. And that
here he goes. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a first and goal here. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Looking for a man. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Green Wave, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Bearcats offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On first down, it's play action. Wide open downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. QB decides to keep it here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
He shreds the tackle. A quick juke. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back into the throw for the first. quick catch. Blood down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Send the back in motion. Looking to chuck it again. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And here in the first quarter, it remains a tie ball game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's golden.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a bigger.
Looks like the Bearcats pick up enough for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert. Touchdown, Bearcats. They couldn't stop him there. That kind of execution, a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. Well, Kirk, Cincinnati has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Bearcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Turns it loose downfield. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks and they stop him short of the first down. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. For a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the single back takes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. Here comes the punter onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He could go. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them 10 back, a chance to really, at the very...
Breaks into the clear. The 30. At the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Green Wave.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's brought down at the 16, but they'd be better off leading it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's complete on the crossing route. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Bearcats have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tight end makes the grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up. And, of course, you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Smith. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Gets made on the out route. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. He fires downfield. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Looks like the Bearcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bearcats.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. And the Bearcats look to keep this drive moving.
Man, I can't believe they're going for it on fourth down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really risky decision, but it pays off.
Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44. The Bearcats pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Looks like the Bearcats are in the red zone. They mix it up with a run. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third and short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown, Bearcats. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now.
I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the quarterback keeps it here. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. First down and 10 now.
First down for the offense.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. And he breaks the tackle and a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback still with the football. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
That makes the score Cincinnati 42, Tulane 27.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Acker. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's their first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Makes a move and breaks free. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
First down, Bearcats.
On the double.
Well, Kirk, it's Cincinnati in front at the moment. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Tries to get it to the running back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. With the catch, it's Smith. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wide out. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
And that's a third straight misfire.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for his back. The fourth down completion to the running back. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't full at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Off play action. He's looking to throw.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Handoff in a single back formation. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a 1st down. As he releases it, and the pass ball's incomplete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
2nd down after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pass not complete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Pressure is coming. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Oh, over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris. Down by a couple scores. Have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Grinding away with a running game. He's got the 1st and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
Oh, big hookup here. You're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. They continue to roll up the score.
You're talking about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tulane, 27.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Second down, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Well, they trap him for a sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wide out. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tulane.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. And that pass ball's incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. There's a 1st and 10 play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Inside the 25. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass complete, and the crosser brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pounding away with the run game. He runs it out just short of the end zone there. The Bearcats looking to run some tempo here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And the route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. looking deep for late-game heroics. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab down the middle. It's hard. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Pass complete on a crossing route. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it. Bearcats are in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Touchdown, Bearcats. Still no answer for this offense.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's another deep shot. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Touchdown being called back sort of sums up the day for this offense so far. A string of costly mistakes. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Touchdown.
A Hail Mary prayer answered. What a throw by that quarterback.
Chris, a great throw by the quarterback is right. Not just the distance, but to put it up into the air long enough to give his receivers the chance to get underneath it. The result, a miracle and a touchdown.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task.